Welcome back, Prospect Live viewers. We're back with another 2020 MLB Draft player breakdown. Today, we're breaking down Independence outfielder out of Tennessee, Robert Hassell III, a Vanderbilt commit, another left-handed hitting outfielder under this prep class. Really talented group. One of the top 2 or 3 guys probably out of this entire class in terms of this cluster of really talented outfielders. Of course, joining me today, courtesy of perfectgame.org, that is PG's National Scouting Supervisor. That's Brian Sikowski. Let's pull up some video of Robert Hassell not pitching, Brian, and tell me a little bit about why Hassell is one of the top, prep players in the entire draft.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a guy who I think is mostly behind Zach Veen as far as prep bat goes, and Austin Hendrick to some places also maybe. But when you talk about all-around upside, I think Hassell's probably the best guy in the class, just in terms of all-around game as far as those outfielders go. Veen and Hendrick have the bigger juice, and I think they have the bigger power projection. But Hassell can play center field. Hassell can run. Hassell can hit. Hassell has power too. You might be talking about the guy with the best well-rounded tool set as far as those prep outfielders go.
So, when you're comparing these guys, across the board in terms of tools, the other guys obviously have bigger power. But is it safe to say that, Hassell has, multiple plus tools across the board, or is it more like a bag of above average skills?
Well, I think it's not necessarily like a bag of pluses, but it's pluses in the right spots. I think they're talking about a guy who some people are putting plus hit tool on, and that's obviously, the tool that you want to be plus of all of them. And some are thinking maybe he's a plus defensive center field also. He's got that type of athleticism, speed, and instinctual ability out there. And so all of a sudden you look at a guy with a plus hit and plus glove, and then you throw in the fact that he can run, and maybe it's not plus long term, and he can hit the ball out, but maybe that's not a plus tool. But even still, you're looking at a potential above average everyday major league center fielder. And I don't know if while Hendrick and Veen may have the higher power upside, I don't know if they have that all around upside like Hassell does.
So does Hassell, he's another Vanderbilt commit like his classmate here, Pete Crow Armstrong. Do you think he gets on campus, or is this another guy that's going to end up signing in the first round?
Yeah, I mean, I think Hassell's got a chance to go in the top 10 picks, maybe, top 15, something like that. So I think that's a guy that we're, not going to say it's a foregone conclusion that he doesn't go to Vanderbilt, but I think it's a pretty safe bet that he's going to end up signing.
There you have it. Robert Hassell III, very talented prep outfielder out of Independence in Tennessee. Thanks for tuning in. Up next in our final video of the week, left-handed pitcher out of Virginia Tech and Westborough, Massachusetts, my hometown, Ian Seymour.